everyone, as you can see on the bottom right of this video, we went on a tour of the Islets of Granada and we only paid $18 per person for it, which included a taxi ride and a guide and a boat ride for around 2 hours, which was an insanely good price. We went through our hostel called Hostel Azul. We also went to other tours like Masaya Volcano and to Apoyo Lagoon too. So I really recommend you to book your tours here in Granada through your hotel or hostel if they offer it, because as you can see the prices are much better. Now you can see us boarding the boat. The safety was also a priority here, which we appreciated very much, and our guide was really young but he was really knowledgeable and we learned so many things about the islets, which I will also share with you. For example, the fact that they are of volcanic origin. Some of them are privately owned, some of them are not. And there are more than 365 islets. So stick with me in this video if you want to learn more about them. This is one island that belongs to local people. And there are some people living there, but those are not really that visible anymore. I'm not really sure if you fully understood what I said, because in that day the wind was pretty strong, so a lot of the things I was saying were not really easy to understand, but basically I was showing you a locally owned island, and right now on the screen you can see a monkey, and we saw a lot of monkeys all around the Isletas. But anyways, about the small islands, a lot of them are locally owned. Some of the bigger ones are privately owned and there are huge villas or maybe even hotels on them. Some of them are even on sale, and from what our guide told us, some of them have exaggerated price because the prices went up. Right now on the screen you can see another locally owned island and a local person that lives there, and basically it's a very authentic experience, but make sure you do not disturb them, don't make any sounds. I was filming just a little bit to show you a bit the life around here, but anyways, I will soon also show you a lot of the huge villas that are built here. We also saw a lot of very beautiful birds. As you can see right now on the screen, you will also see other beautiful birds later in the video. And also, if you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to like this video and also to subscribe. So back at the information about this tour, another important info you have to know is that among these 365 and or more islands, there are some that fit just one palm tree, so it's not necessary that they have a building on them to be considered an islet. And this is why there are so many. And about the price, our guide told us that some of them were even priced at $10,000 a lot of some years ago, and right now they can even reach 500,000 or even 1 or 2 or 3 million, so the prices went up by a lot. As you can see in the video, there is a lot of wildlife, as I already mentioned, and right now you can see another locally owned island, and you can also see the boat that they have to go around. Anyways, another very interesting island that you will soon later in this video is called Monkey Island. I think in Spanish it's called Isla Mono, or I don't know how it's spelled. I'm sorry if I'm spelling it wrong. And basically it's a sanctuary for spider monkeys, which are not even originally from here, but they were brought here as rescued animals from what our guide told us, and that is a really interesting story that I thought it's nice to tell you. And right now I am just showing you more and more wildlife, because if you are a bird lover or bird watcher or in general a nature lover, you will really love taking this tour. And as I've shown you at the beginning of this video, it's really cheap to visit them. So if you're around Granada, make sure you don't miss it. And if you're going on a tour that is really this cheap, you can also tip the guide because I don't know how much they are paid, but I don't think that it's a lot. Anyways, right now you can see an expensive island with a villa on it. I think this one may be on sale if I'm not wrong. And right now we're arriving on San Pablo Island. We didn't have to pay for an entrance fee because it was already included in the price, and we also got a coconut for free, which was really nice. And here we can explore the fortress, and I really love that we got to explore this island because probably there are some tours that don't even bother stopping, so you can also ask the tour organizer if they are stopping here, because I really recommend you to do it. It will be a totally different experience to stop on one of the 365 islands. We are on the top of the San Pedro castle. I think it's an old Spanish castle or fortress. And the wind is crazy. As you can see on my hair, we are seeing a really beautiful view of Nicaragua, and so right now you can see the flag of Nicaragua and me just enjoying the coconut and the views. Anyways, a very important thing about the fortress that I remember from our guide is that this fortress was built to protect the city of Granada during the 18th century. I hope I'm remembering it right, and that is very interesting, and I really love that we were able to explore the fortress, climb on top of it, and it's a really nice preserved piece of history. And this island is also an opportunity for picture lovers, because on the other side of the island you can have very beautiful views where you can take a lot of pictures. Now you can see another expensive villa on top of an island, and here in the video there is a house, an island with house for sale and a number, and we've seen multiple ones like that. And now we go on with the monkey island that I've mentioned earlier in this video. I think this is that island that has endangered species on it. So that is really amazing that they are able to keep so many monkeys here. And right now in this part of the video I will just show you a lot of privately owned islands, because there were multiple ones around here, and you can see that they are very pretty, and literally someone built a palace here. Our guide told us a bit about it, but I don't really remember the story of this guy. But basically he wanted to build, I think, his own fortress here or something like this, if I remember correctly. This is a restaurant. So I have just shown you the restaurant, and that info really impressed me because they literally have an entire island just for the local restaurant, let's call it. And right now you can realize just how many islands there are. So you can just ride with a boat all around here, and on one side you could see a huge villa on top of an island, and then on the other side you can see just a palm tree on a very small islet, and on the other one you can see a very local person, and you get a very authentic experience seeing how they live. And right now, even in my video, you can see a locally owned island, and then you can see some other islets that have just trees, and you can see very expensive boats. You can see boats owned by locals that are very simple. So you get a lot of different experiences with this tour, and that was also something that I really appreciated. You get a lot of diversity, and here I think it was the most impressive of them with how it's built. Really tiny bed. So, for example, these very, very tiny beds we would have never noticed without the help of our guides. So, this is why I appreciate a lot guided tours in general, because there are a lot of things that you don't know or you don't notice without a person that does this every single day. Anyways, I have filmed a very beautiful house. It's not on the screen anymore, but it was around 10 seconds ago, and I feel like that was a really pretty one. And at this point, I think we were turning back. I'm not really sure if the islands that I am filming right now, they were filmed before, but now you can see some very cute monkeys. I remember this moment of the day so well. I think it was an island again with a lot of monkeys, but it was not the monkey island, so it's a different one. But these ones were very funny. As you can see, this monkey was just sitting like that, and it was pretty funny to watch. But anyways, as this video is now coming to an end, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, and also if you like this video. That would help me a lot, and if my videos are appreciated, then I will keep on doing them, and I will keep on sharing all the tips and the experiences I have from my travels. So thank you again, and see you in the next video.